Guys, and welcome to today's episode of the Bridge Taylor TV. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos, and click on the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you're notified every time I have a new video up, which is every Sunday. It's another day and another me. Today, I'll be talking about why you are failing with your personal brand. I spoke about a personal brand a couple of weeks ago. Click on the link in my description box so that you understand what I am referring to, and why you're failing on your personal brand is what we're talking about today. You just might be failing in your personal brand because you do not know how important it is. Personal brands are essential to growing yourself and growing your business, right? Growing a personal brand is something that should be important to you. It's something that should be a core of your everyday life. You should consciously and unconsciously exist with the need to build a personal brand. The reason why you might be failing at building a personal brand is because you do not know how important it is. You see someone going out, and I would always use the example of a fashion designer because duh, I'm a fashion designer. So imagine a fashion designer going out to an event and feels the need to wear loafers or flip-flops and loungewear and just chill, like, you know what, I can't be bothered. Yeah, like, that's you distorting your personal brand, and no one is going to, or little or no one is going to be interested in knowing what you do. No one wants to ask you questions on what it is. Like, the moment they start to ask you questions, if you are ready for that, it will help you with information, help you with connection, help you with networking. But you are not doing that because you don't think it's important. You feel like, see, I just want to create. I just want to make nice calls. It's not important. Yo, it's so important. It's essential. It is so essential that you understand how important your personal brand is. Because the moment you do not understand how important it is, you've just started failing. Another reason why you're failing at your personal brand is because you're not diversifying. You don't have a direction. Now you know it's why you know it's important to have a personal brand, but you're everywhere. You're this person, you're that person, you're this color, you're that color, you're all over the place. I get you can be a colorful person, but you still are a colorful person. You're not a colorful person this week and then a neutral tone person next week. You have a sense of direction. If you do not have a sense of direction, you're confusing your audience. You're confusing the people that you are portraying that brand to. And once you start to confuse people, you start to fail. Consciously have a sense of direction with your personal branding. Constantly have a sense of path with your personal branding, and that way you would find yourself back to a fixed and a more understandable and relatable personal brand. Also, your personality isn't visible to your audience. I kind of touched on it in the first point. You are not showing off your personality. We don't know who you are. We do not understand who you are. We're not quite sure. We're not quite sure what you're about. Have a strong sense of identity. Have a strong sense, because everyone needs to understand who you are. It is, and I've said it in pretty much a number of videos that I have made. Your identity is essential. It is so essential. Your personality is who you are. Okay, so the reason why you only post fashion content is because you want to portray that you're a fashion designer, but you equally like to cook, right? You equally like to travel. There's nothing wrong with a bit of mix and match here, because you're still showing off your interest without taking out the essence of who you are as a person. It is okay to show us your interest. Let us see the things that you're interested in. You just need to find a balance in the way that you communicate them. You just need to find a balance in the way that they're intertwined. Let us understand. Stop hiding your personality because you feel like you want to focus on one thing. You want to focus on one personality. You want someone to see you like this. You want them to understand. That's great. You're off to a good start. But you need to also incorporate the other interests that you have, like cooking, like traveling, like swimming. At least 3 interests can be put out there. Help us understand who you are. Help us know what you're about. Because the moment that you lose that interaction with your audience, the moment that they can't understand they see who you are, right? But the other people who might be interested in the kind of person that you are not seeing you from that light because you're shielding it, because you're covering that personality, because you're not showing off that interest that they might be interested in, then you start failing at your personal brand. The last thing about personal brand is understanding that visuals aren't the only thing that you can share. If you're on Instagram, for instance, and you're only sharing pictures, right? You're turning your Instagram to Pinterest because you're just sharing pictures. You need to build a story around those pictures. You need to build a story around your videos. You need to build a story around the person that you are. Build a story. Let everyone understand a build-up of where you're coming from. So I posted a picture a couple of weeks ago about why I was wearing what I was wearing to a certain occasion, and it helped people to understand that's why she did that. Because I am building a story. You understand where I am coming from. You know why I am doing what I am doing. That way, I am conscious about not failing my personal brand. Create a story around the pictures that you take or you post. Create a story around the videos that you make, and that way you're able to connect better with your audience. They would even make suggestions. Like now, I want you to suggest what you think my next topic should be. Right now, I want you to suggest what kind of outfit you think I should be wearing. I want you to suggest what kind of makeup you think would be fantastic. Or if you know makeup artists who want to collaborate, or you know hair vendors who want to collaborate, now is the time that you do so, because I am conscious and I am concerned about my personal brand, because I feel like it's so integral to your business, to your corporate life, to your friends, to your family. It is important that you are conscious about building a successful personal brand. If you are not doing any of this, it's the reason why you're failing at building a personal brand. I hope that this was helpful. I'm sure it was helpful. I'm certain it was helpful. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos to all of your friends and enemies. Click on the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you're notified every time I have a new video up, which is every Sunday. All right, guys, it was nice talking to you. Cheers.